Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chan. Let's get into the Real Housewives of Potomac. Let's go. Ooh, that was a lot. Okay, first of all, Kay is problematic, right? She has picked a fight with everyone. Jassy had just arrived. She picked a fight with Jassy. She had a type of energy. You know, Jassy came in there, hello everybody, how are you doing? Kiss, kiss, and all of that. I think Tia needs to realize that Gizelle is messy. Had Gizelle not told Ashley what Tia had said, that situation didn't have to happen, and Tia wouldn't have had to wrap Ashley up by telling her, you can do this, keep up. I said it was tongue-in-cheek. I'm not trying to throw shade at you. Maybe Ashley didn't understand tongue-in-cheek. I don't know. But she got off of that real quick. She was like, I'm not going to waddle in the mud with you. You can do all that by yourself, right? Then seems like Angel has somebody for Gizelle to me, and he fits the profile. He's dark skinned and he's bald head, so that's perfect for Gizelle, and I hope it works out because we really haven't seen Gizelle with anybody, but I hope that works out for her. Child, this Preakness is a big thing over here on this East Coast. I guess it's like the Derby, you know what I'm saying? But the ladies look great, and the first lady, if you notice, her face was muffled out, but we were talking about this on the live. People in DC in this area, they really don't want to be associated with this, right? You know, she's the first lady. We don't even know her name at this point. If you live over here, you know who she is, but she did not even want to be on the show. And Kay is like, Wendy's like, she knows the first lady. She was on here for 2 minutes. She didn't want to be on camera. Did she call you, Kay? Then after Kay and Jassy get into it, because it was something silly that Wendy had told Kay. Kay is blowing it out of proportion. Jassy didn't think anything of it. And now they're getting ready to go on a trip. And I think Jassy's going on the trip. And Kay is telling me, I don't want to be taken out of my element. Keep your mouth closed. Like, stop talking. Try to be friends. Show yourself friendly. Kay is problematic. So the girls have got on their plane. They are sleeping. They are arriving in Nevis. I got to find out where that is because this looks so nice. I'm like Gizelle. I agree. Fly in and take a boat ride to wherever I'm going. That's nice. Jassy was clearly added on this trip. So her seat was in the back of the plane. So the ladies were on the bus getting ready to go through immigration and stuff. And they had to wait on her. And Kay made a little snide remark. And then so when they get into the little reception area waiting on immigration, they're having some drinks, they're having some snacks, and Gizelle lets us know that this is a bachelorette party for Jassy. Kay wanted to sink into the floor. Jealous. Now, I think, who was that? Ashley or Gizelle asked, did anybody have any goals for the trip? And Angel said her goal is to get to know the ladies better and them get to know her better. Stacey said that she tried to reach out because nobody reached out to her when she came, but she didn't get such a warm welcome or warm reception from Angel. So she hopes it's not about Angel and Kay's relationship as far as she goes. But the immigration lady came and said that everybody was good except for Angel. So going over to Nevis, when you go out of the country, you really got to know what you can and cannot do. And one thing you can't do going there is to have anything camouflaged. Or you may not be allowed to go into the place, into Nevis, right? So I don't know what Angel's going to do. She has a Prada camouflage backpack. Clearly, she did not read the rules and regulations. So I'm guessing she's going to have to take all her stuff out and put it in a bag and leave her beautiful backpack at the reception area. That's crazy. So the girls talked about balls. Tia helped Angel secure her camouflage bag in her bag. And Kay said her blood sugar was low. I'm sure it is because she's a little jealous. Where's their relationship with Greg? How low is that? Child, so Gizelle has jumped right on into Gizelle, right? Being as messy as she can be. So she was like, she's opened the bottle of champagne. She was like, there may be some people here who may have not wanted Jassy to come, Angel and Kay. So we already know Kay didn't want her to come. So Angel is sitting here. She has amnesia because she's like, I really don't remember saying that at all. I don't remember saying that. And then Kay was like, well, so-and-so want to keep it real. And Jassy said, well, let's keep it real and say what you said about Wendy. Jassy, what did you say about Wendy? I see why they call Kay the thug princess. I got it, right? So Jassy said that she don't have no problem with Kay. She said that 100%. Stacey asked Angel, because she's friends with Kay, is she able to open herself up to people who may not be friends with Kay? Angel say, on this trip, you will get to know me. So that's a yes. Then Kay is going back and forth with Jassy. Jassy says, oh, she called Jassy a side chick. Jassy said, never a side chick, a fiance, something you'll never be. So then she got defensive and says, I don't want that. But she would take it if Greg gave it to her, if he would give it to her. You know what I'm saying? Jassy got her situation straightened out. It's a lot of women married to men with kids. And some of them probably had them 3 months in the time that you was talking to him. But yet and still, she's married to him. And Kay is not, right? The princess is not married to anybody. But Giselle got this started, and Wendy finds out that Kay was talking about her 6 months ago, per Jassy. And Wendy was like, I've never talked about Kay behind her back to these women at all. And we weren't even where we are now. So why would she be talking about me? So I believe that. I believe Kay was doing that. What are you thinking about the Thug Princess? Because she's not delightful to watch on TV. Like, even on this boat, you know, the ladies are bright, shiny. Tia is happy. Ashley looks happy. Giselle is laughing. Wendy. And she looks like a sourpuss. Like, why is she on this trip? So the ladies have made it to the Four Seasons. Giselle has given out the rooms. Giselle and Ashley are together. Stacey, Jassy, and Wendy are together. And Tia's in a room by herself, the nanny's quarters. And what's her name? Angel and Kay are together. So Angel said that she had a really bad reception at the airport from the ladies. Nobody spoke to her. But then they did a flashback, and production showed everybody hugging her when she showed up. Now, is Angel going to be problematic like Kay is problematic? Because let me know if you saw that. Because I know people were hugging her. She did say Wendy didn't talk to her. But I could have sworn that was Wendy that hugged her at the airport. I thought it was poor taste in Giselle not to have Stacey's name on her robe or her makeup bag embroidered. I thought that was talking about you don't know who she is. You know what her name is, Giselle. That was the messiest thing. Like, how could you do that? How could you bring somebody that far away from home and treat them like that? Why would you do that? That was so uncouth. That was horrible. Child, now they're about to get ready to go to this dinner. Giselle, who has no storyline, along with Ashley, who has no storyline, is ready to confront Angel about her photo that may or may not have a filter on it. Like, they have nothing going on in their lives. I absolutely love Tia and her parenting style, right? Her daughter's birthday is here. She had missed one before, so she said it's not a big deal because she had everything she needed. Then her son said he wants to be adopted because they're telling him to clean up. She was like, well, please, what does that mean for me? Like, what would that mean? And please try not to get adopted before I get back. I'll be back on Sunday. He said, okay. I love Tia. I don't like how Wendy, Giselle, and Ashley are going at Angel about these filtered photos. Now, if the girl said they weren't filtered, they look filtered, but she said they weren't, conversation is over. And that proves that they have nothing going on. Only to find out that the dude that we talked about last week, Sean, that's who Giselle is dating. Ashley confirmed it and talked about when they met, right? And then they get into Stacey being a wag, allegedly talking to Chris Samuels. But back to Angel. Angel is trying to be friends with these girls. She is not a person who talks up around people she doesn't know. She's an observer. And she's trying. And they are horrible to her. So let me know how you feel about it. If you watched it, if you liked it, what was your favorite part, worst part? We'll talk about it in the comments. Bye, y'all.